Hey guys, what is up? I just want to do another review really quick on this HTC u12 Plus from Samsung in a flame red color. Honestly, this phone is pretty cool. I know I haven't done this in a while. One of the biggest reasons I want to do this right now is because just last week when I was about to buy this phone used, I couldn't find any current reviews on this phone. It's a pretty rare phone, honestly. Obviously, as everybody knows, HTC lost its glitz and glamour a while back. So I kind of wanted to revisit this dude and do a little review on it here after a week of use in 2020. So why don't we start off by talking about my biggest... You know what, let's talk about positives first. Honestly, positives, build quality. The thing I like most about this phone is that it measures up very, very, very well with current gen phones. I currently own a ROG Phone 2 and a OnePlus 7 Pro, both of which are in a gray color. Beautiful gray color on each one of those. And this one rivals that beauty. Although I was hoping this would be a more red color. It is a kind of pinkish on the sides, as you can see, pinkish purple here. And then the hue, even though it's yellow from the side, it goes into a very pinkish, purplish back color. So not very manly, honestly. I would prefer if I would have found the black or blue variants, because obviously the blue is more translucent and that looks cool, and the black just looks manlier. But back in the day, I used to really, really like the red phones that HTC made. And this is a far cry from that, because of the pink, or purple rather, flame red, what you want to call it. Anyways, that's one of the positives. Another positive is the camera. I've been using the camera. I did take some pictures here recently. I was at a competition, and those are the pictures. They came out splendid. Very, 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 very pleased with that camera. Yeah, so this phone was released back in October of 2018, about a year and 5 months now. This particular phone specifically is, I'm not sure how old it is, honestly. I bought it used. I got a great deal on it on OfferUp from some guy, came with box and all. Got a really good deal on it, and honestly, I've been looking for the HTC series phone, current gen phone, for a while, and I thought, well, why not give this one a try? So I have. Another positive... widgets. This clock widget specifically for me. I love the old HTC widgets from back in the day, and this one is no exception. It does have the clock widget. It doesn't have many widgets from back in the day, but it does have that one specifically that I love. I love the clock widget from back in the day. It was my favorite thing to do. I remember that one of the biggest reasons why I didn't want to switch over from HTC was because of the clocks, man. I was looking for the HTC Evo from Sprint. For T-Mobile, like if it could be flash, but back in the day there was no such thing, from CDMA to GSM. But now I guess Sprint phones have a lot more bands that can pick up. But anyways, I digress. Another good thing are the themes. This phone has a lot of themes and custom icons as well. As you can see right here, we can go into themes. Oh, that's a widget, my bad. But anyways, you can go into themes here. Battery, fingerprint sensor. We got the theme store. Anyways, I'm not going to go too deep into it. You can go into themes, switch to themes. As you can see, look, this is not even a custom skin. It's just the icon pack that I bought, black and white, which I thought looked kind of sleek. It's got a little rough now because there's no color, and I'm used to seeing colors for Facebook and YouTube and things like that. So it's a little difficult to use, so I'm probably going to change that soon. But, yep. Sense UI is actually not too bad. Not too bad. Now, as you can see, this is a dark theme that I have on here. So the icons are dark. What else is positive about this phone? Camera. Yeah, everything. I think that's about it. That's the things that I really, really was impressed by. Build quality. Screen resolution is nice. I watched some videos on it. It's nice. It's nice. Honestly, I was a bigger fan of LCD than I was of AMOLED, because I was just a Samsung hater when HTC was out, and HTC made all LCD panels. and obviously Samsung were the only ones with the AMOLED screen, and I just didn't like Samsung back in the day, so I was like, whatever. I still kind of don't, honestly, but whatever. So let's start with the negatives. Some of the negatives that really, let's start with the biggest one. Why don't we do that? The battery, man. The battery is atrocious. This particular variant, I do get Accu battery, which when you charge your phone a couple of times, it tells you the capacity. This particular model still has 3,200 milliamp hours out of its, I should say 3,500 milliamp hours capacity left, which is not too bad, actually. For battery health, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Better than my OnePlus 7, which is at 91%. It has like 3,600 out of its 4,000. So that's the battery, but it just doesn't last long. Matter of fact, it's not bad when you leave it in just chilling mode. You know, standby mode, it's very, very good. I think I lost like 4% in 5 hours from in standby mode, which is about a little bit better than my OnePlus. OnePlus, I lose about 6% in about the same time, 6-7% maybe. So a bit better than that. But when you start using this dude, I mean, it's probably going to drop. It's at 55% now, but the more I go along in this video, it's probably going to start dropping. Not crazy fast. Matter of fact, when I bought it, I thought there was something terribly wrong with the battery because it died so fast at first. I think it died 15% in just about maybe like 30 minutes of usage. So I texted the guy. I was like, hey, bro, like, why didn't you tell me about the battery? He said there was nothing wrong with it, that, you know, he tested it out, whatever. So battery is something that if you're a power user, I have the ROG Phone 2, which has a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. I'm not impressed with that battery. Honestly, I'll do a review on that phone because I'm not impressed with that battery. I thought it was going to be a power warrior and like 2 days of usage, not even. Maybe like a day and a quarter, probably. The OnePlus 7 Pro rivals the ROG Phone 2, just to put it like that. A 4,000 versus a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. And then going from that, which is pretty good, you know, better than most phones, to this, which is about less than average, it's just, I'm not impressed. I think it has a lot to do with the LCD display. I don't think that they're as power efficient, these displays, as the AMOLED screens, because when the darks go dark, the whole screen is still lit up, as you can see here. I always have dark themes because that's what I like. Yeah, that's one thing. Another huge thing that bothers the heck out of me. There's two big things actually, but this is another one. You can't get dark menus, bro. What the heck, really? Look at this. I have it on the personalize. We go to change theme. I'm so sorry, not that. Where was it? It's in the theme. Apply different icon themes, whatever that's saying. No, that's not it. Change wallpapers. Aaron Korean theme. Oh. Anyways, if we go to, where was it? Apps, battery, personalized, face unlock. Anyways, it's there. You can't do it. Okay. Right now. It's on dark. It's supposed to be a dark theme, and this is not dark to me, guys. All right. Not only is it not AMOLED, so you're already killing the battery, but now it's like super bright because of white. I don't like white. It's just me. But that's every single phone that I've ever got. White. I always like the dark theme. Same thing on the Red Magic 3. Same exact issue. You could not go dark. You would put it on dark, nothing would change except this little scroll down thing. That's all. It would go dark. Okay. So that's a huge, big downer for me. That really big turnoff. Another humongous turnoff for me. Just rivals the first two I just mentioned. Battery and dark theme. You cannot get rid of the navigation buttons. So obviously I have the OnePlus 7 Pro, which is a 6.67 inch display, and the ROG Phone 2, which is 6.59 inch display. Pretty much all screen, you know, the OnePlus 7 no bezels, the ROG Phone 2 slim bezels, very small bezels, a lot smaller than this one. And I can take the navigation buttons off of those, but I can't do it off of this one. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. This already is a smaller screen. Not only that, look at the space between the navigation buttons and the dock icons. There's a lot of room there. So it makes it feel all bunched up, especially here at the bottom. And then also when I'm typing, I'll be typing and I'm so used to just kind of hitting the space bar or going back, and I'm randomly out, right? I'm so used to not having these down here that I don't really worry about having them going too low with my fingers, but I continuously hit it when I'm using this phone. And those are really 3 huge annoying things for me that I'm just like, really? Now, supposedly with Android 10, that's all going to change. You're going to be able to change the whole dark theme. Who knows when that's coming to this? Apparently Q1 or Q2. That's what we're hearing on the news, or that's what I read up on. So that should take care of that problem, hopefully. But for now, that's one thing you might want to keep in mind. And honestly, I did say the interface. I like the widgets. I like the HTC Sense. It's neat. I think it's better than what is that one? The Galaxy one. But there's just not enough. There is a lot of customization options. You can really customize the heck out of your icons, like I just showed you right here. That's pretty cool. But the fact that I can't make it dark, the fact that I can do all these things, it just doesn't sit well with me. Honestly, it just doesn't sit with me at all. And there's a lot of things that are kind of gimmicky. I would say it's slow. It's kind of jittery. HTC, because it has kind of stayed in the past. I think the last phone I had that was HTC before this one was the HTC M8 or M7, and it was a blue one back in the day. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It was the first phone with the boom sound speakers that had the dual 4 megapixel camera on the back. It was a trash phone. I think that's when they kind of lost it all to Galaxy S. That was when Galaxy S3 came out, and honestly after that it was no more battle between Samsung and HTC. Samsung just took it and ran it because the camera kind of killed that phone. And the interface just, not a whole lot to do, not a whole lot to really satisfy your needs, so to speak. There's a lot of cool things you could do, but then at the same time, things that you would expect that I've gotten used to with newer phones, with even Xiaomi and Huawei, they have these little things that you can customize and it just feels up to date. It feels new. It feels like the technology is evolving. That's not the case here whatsoever. Those are the biggest surprises I've gotten so far. Now, again, I've only had it for a week. I don't like it at all. I love the phone itself, the way it looks. I like the camera. I like the front-facing camera. You have two dual 8 megapixel cameras at the front. You can do a bokeh effect on the front. That's cool. Everything else works as it should, except for the battery, obviously, as an Android phone. But those three things that I really, really, really love customizing about my phone. Right now it has a custom launcher, by the way. I have a Nova launcher, and because of that I'm able to put these here, but the original interface is not great. It's old, it's the same, it's just not the best. So yeah, that's my little quick review. I know it took a long time, but I wanted to do that so that you guys would know what's going on here. If you have any questions about this phone, let me know. I'll do a Rogue Phone 2 review here pretty soon. And I'm going to be a little negative about that because I was promised a great battery life and I was not given that. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.